Ron's going to be at next season. So it's dominated the news headlines. But
boy, dang, what's my boy doing? Oh, boy, dang. Oh, hold on, boy. Got to get a prop. Okay.
Okay. It's all right.
In honor. Oh shoot. Oh, I got one too. Oh boy. I got one too.
Okay.
I can't let the camera see you.
Okay. Come on.
Sometimes you got to bring a prop in to help. Sometimes you got to bring a prop in. That's what you do every week with me. I'm your prop. Sometimes you got to bring a prop in. Sometimes you got to bring a prop in to help with your comment. Okay, boy, I'm blowed up already. But now, do you need this pad? Do you need this notepad or not?
That note I got to talk to you afterwards.
Okay, very good.
That's for a different show.
Because
I don't have enough shows.
Oh, boy. I love that.
Special
guesting.
Well,
I'm starring in Friends, but I'm coming over to Home Improvement.
Well, more like your Deep Throat in this situation. And I'm Bob Woodward, so this just happens to look like a parking garage. So this is where we're going to meet and discuss. So
I love that.
You'll be quoted as the source.
I love that. Okay.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show of Daddy Dork. You wrestle. You're the clap. You know what time it is, George. How was the weekend?
Well, an unbelievable weekend did I have. I want to thank you so much. A little bit hoarse, but it is hot here in the Carolina. I know everybody's saying, well, it's summer. It's supposed to be hot, but it is hot. Not this early, boy. But anyway, thank you so much for that great introduction. So much going on. I'm kind of excited about that later on, boy. I do want to cross over. I know it's going to take a few more episodes. I do want to cross over if we can ever find time, and I want to do one show with you and Joe LeDuc, Zane Riley, on how to just get booked. Okay. I'd like to do that. Okay.
We'll have to figure out a show where you were at or on or know some parts of me about.
I love that.
Put you right on.
Oh boy, I love that. Something that would be great. Well, no, it ain't really. Well, I'll shut up.
I'll have to book the comedian that said to me one time, is like, hey, do you know of anybody that when you met them, you're like, how is this a real person? To which I replied, I talk to that person every Tuesday, and we actually have a show. So.
I love that, Bullet. I love that. Bullet. And on that note, Bullet, I dropped the bombshell. It happened last night. I didn't know it was going to happen. Folks, don't worry, my booking fee does not go up. My Polaroid picture does not go up, Bullet. I just made a guest shot, a very quick guest shot on Total. I keep saying Total Divas. Was there a show Total Divas
There
too?
was.
Okay, I'm off.
Now the Bellas have
branched off of there, kind of what we're talking about. But anyway, so I had a quick cameo on Total
Because they didn't want to put over actual wrestlers.
No, exactly.
They had to put them over.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm taking a drop kick from the Dynamic Dudes, Bullet, but it's me. I'm just very happy to be part of that. A lot of people say, oh my God, George, you get a life, okay? But, Bullet, when you think, being the video-minded person that you are, and you know footage and how much footage is out there, considering the footage they could have grabbed, because WWE owns everything. Bro, they own everything. Considering the footage they could have grabbed, and they grabbed that one little footage of me getting drop kicked. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. So anyway, of course, may not mean nothing to y'all, but my little grandbaby Axel, he thinks I'm like the coolest till he finds out. See, the secret is for the Lord to come back and get me before he finds out that I'm actually a goofball. But right now, YouTube is like the greatest invention in the world to a little 2-year-old grandbaby named Axel. He actually thinks I'm like part Batman. So I mean, I'm pretty over with him right now. Okay.
When the legend becomes bigger than the man, you print the legend.
Oh boy.
I believe I said that right, or I was paraphrasing.
But he's just learning to talk. But he did bring me back down to level as he picks up like a Billy Gunn action figure. And in all of my heyday, he says, "Well, Papa, when are you gonna get one of these?" Not a Billy Gunn figure, but a figure. So he kind of keeps me grounded in all of this ego stuff that I got.
I don't know why Figures Inc. haven't done one of you.
I don't know.
Done one of everybody else.
Well, don't understand. My kids and grandbabies alone would sell that. That's my point.
This man is at wrestling shows every single weekend. You don't think he's going to sell 1, 2, 3, or 4? He sold this book, and he's not an author.
No,
he's not an author at all. We have a weekly show where we push this book for a non-author.
But for heaven's sake, I sell bottled water at events that sell bottled water.
I would love to be holding a George Salad figure here, and I'd be doing the show every single week.
I love that. I love that.
But no, I just got a hide and rake figure.
I think
right here, right now.
And you just got the blood flowing. I think I'm going to create. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to create I don't care about the Hall of Fame. I'm going to create a page for everybody to like on them, get enough petitions behind it to get George South an action figure.
At Wrestling Superstore, Figures Inc., whatever you're calling yourself these days.
And Bullet, you made a good point, and I'll get off of that, is they're making them anyway. Does that make sense? I mean, it ain't like I'm just asking for something. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to, and I don't know how good some of them sell. I'm sure some of them do, some of them may not. But
you can take the Luke Gallows head, just put it on.
Oh, yes.
Bullet. Just put a little do-rag on. Work just as good.
Well, take Triple H's water from his earlier fit. Bullet, so much. Ideals. But anyway, Bullet, just thank you for everything. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting me, okay? Oh, boy, I got to say
that and our 76 viewers that we have every week.
Let me tell you something, Bullet. I've been sharing it. We had like, I think 86. But anyway, oh, boy, I get mad. It's a good thing on YouTube. They didn't comment on this, but...
I might as well just start saying controversial stuff on it. Might as well just... Because nobody's listening.
Well,
it's like an echo chamber.
But you know what aggravates me is when people, not just on our TV show...
The fact that we give out quality content for free and nobody's watching?
That's exactly right. What is wrong with this world, Bullet? Okay? Goofballs. But listen to this, Bullet. I did see a new comment. I love going back watching without the mat. Personally... I was in the ring. I was in the grass with you, Bullet, and it was just
wrestling this time, not doing the other thing we did.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And Bullet, listen to me. I mean, thousands of viewers have watched this. I don't know if that's good or bad for the world, but Bullet, my point is, I love going back seeing some of the comments. A lot of people are very appreciative that we pulled the show off. We did it. I know it's old news here, but a recent comment, one guy, out of everything that we went through that day, he made a smart comment that I was wrestling barefooted. He said, well, if you're gonna at least look the part. And I'm thinking, if you knew Goof, and I can't get on there to tell this Goof that. And, of course, they don't use a real name, so I can go find him. But my point is, if he knew what we did to at least find the stakes to put in the ground that day, worrying about boots,
even that. Think about your boots. They're made for wrestling in a ring with canvas. We have a little bit of traction.
Yes.
Now out there on the grass, where it's a little bit slippery. I'll tell you this: a couple spots you called, it was like ice skating. There was a couple spots that you called in the grass that was like, I see why George went barefoot. He has far more traction than I do right now.
Yes, that is very true. The Goof said I was trying to look like a Samoan, trying to be. No, it had nothing to do with it. It was just so.
It was the best foot attire for the circumstances.
Thank you, Bullet. Thank you. Anyway, a lot
proper
going
grip
on.
of the ground.
Bullet, thank you. Thank you so much. My good friend Josh Steinborn this past Saturday night, National Guard Army in Forest City. Good old hot. I know everybody in that place probably hated it except me.
Oh, I hate every one of you people that are complaining about how hot it is right now. This is what summer's about.
Man, it is.
And when it is freezing outside,
yep.
You're gonna be wishing for days exactly like this. They got 100-degree heat, getting outside, sweating. Like, I hate being in a cold office. There are times where I was like, I just need to go outside.
I think so too.
And I just need to sweat it out. I'll go outside in the heat and walk around this cul-de-sac because I'm freezing in this office. I'm freezing in restaurants. I'm freezing in bars because all of you got the air conditioning turned on way too high. Just wait till this power grid goes down inexplicably, because we haven't done any work to protect that against terrorists. So once that goes down and we have no more air conditioning and we just are like sweating out in the summertime, I'm going to be thriving. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to survive.
And Bullet, right along those same lines, the lady that helps me at my gimmick table sometimes, she always loves to buy snacks and stuff for me to bring over here to the office. And so this past week, I actually told her, no more chocolate for a while because it's hard. It's hard transporting chocolate from my house to here and it being chocolate when it gets here. I mean, without melted chocolate. Anyway, and she said, well, you can just turn your air conditioner on. I don't think she knows me after all these years. It's like, you kidding me? I ain't turning the air on, boy.
You turn the air on for 5 minutes, you're freezing.
Yeah,
just sweat it out, get accustomed to it, acclimate yourself, and just stay in that heat.
I love it, Bullet. I
love it. I love every bit of it.
So, Josh, thank you for having me there at the National Guard Army. Bullet, I do, and I don't know the guy's name. I tried to remember it getting over here, but and I'm changing gears here real quick because we got a lot to cover, is the Comedy Zone here in Charlotte is having a guy come. It's only like a 10-second spot, but I always like to hear their go-to line to relate, not to compare it to you, but to see how I feel like you're doing, because I know how funny you are just here sitting beside this goofball on this show. So I like to hear, because they build the guy up. He's HBO special. They said he's been on Saturday Night Live. So, and I've never heard of the guy, but I'm thinking, okay, good. So the guy comes on. They plug the guy that's going to be at the Comedy Zone this coming weekend. May be a great guy, but he gives his go-to line. You know, like, okay, that's supposed to make me come and say, boy, horrifying. This guy right here, and I don't know if he's I don't know if his gimmick is he tries to act like he's high.
Or his publicity people picked out the wrong
Oh,
clip.
boy, it was the wrong one. I mean, he says, ladies and gentlemen, I may be high. But he's talking like he's high. He said, but I'm really not, but who can tell? And that was his, like, boom, bullet.
People love that now. People like, I'm a piece of crap. I'm lazy. I hate that.
But
I don't know. Whatever.
But we've been saying that for 30 years. But my point is, maybe that was just the wrong footage to use for this guy. But that's not going to make me pull off the interstate, go to Charlotte, and get a ticket to go to the Comedy Zone. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm sure he wouldn't pick that clip. His publicist probably did.
You know what I'm saying?
So social media people probably did.
I listen for stuff like that because I know we've had some bummers. Okay, well, and we throw our one-liners out. We've also
all I know is Tom Segura can always find a good line to sell you to come in. He doesn't need to do any morning radio because whatever promotional clip that he sends out to people works every time. So it's possible it can be done.
Well, and I guess I love like the older guy, James Gregory. I loved him. And there was another older guy that was on John Boy and Billy. But I'll never forget one time they had John Boy and Billy had one of them on live. It may have been James Gregory, I think. Anyway, and he's drinking coffee. And so they asked him, is drinking coffee dangerous? And in a split second, he said, yeah, in the middle of the freeway. But that was dumb, but I got it.
You understand what he's about.
You see what I'm saying?
You understand what you're going to get.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought that in a split moment, I thought that was kind of fun. That'd been kind of what I'd have said. But anyway, Bullet, there's what I'm saying is there's good. You're going places. If that's buy a ticketable, what I just heard on radio, you watch out. I'm telling you, the next Goldberg Bobcat is headed your way. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, a lot going on.
Bobcat.
Bullet, listen, idiot of the week, Lord, forgive me. Have we got so much? Bullet, I got to get out more. First of all. So many idiot of the weeks are running.
So is this a change or is this?
This got changed after the bombshell that was just dropped on me.
Okay.
In the office, Bullet. I will give a couple little hints.
I feel bad that the who was supposed to be the idiot of the week, you're not going to get the love that you deserve. But
well,
I'm surprised we didn't do this one last week or the week before.
But I know, and I just got to get out more, Bullet. It's kind of like me, and of course my famous Dallas Cowboys. I kind of hate even going to their website right now because they'll have a player that I like and they'll get rid of him. I kind of just hate the whole preseason NFL-ish because nobody really hates anybody yet or anything like that. So
not enough fights yet, training camp.
No, nothing. It's just like boring right now. But anyway, before we get to this point, I just, I don't even know how I did it, but I discovered this I Love Steve Perry Facebook page. And I know it's fan-oriented. No, folks, no matter what y'all think, I didn't get on there thinking that Steve Perry did this. Okay, maybe in the beginning, but I realized he wasn't on it, okay? But anyway, so it's just about the love. And I don't post on nothing, but it's just like his updates. Because he was like the coolest to me. But anyway, this is on a personal note. So it's just a page on the love for Steve Perry. If you don't love Steve Perry, then don't join it.
You should have been gone.
No. Sherry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If you don't like the page, then you should have been gone.
I'm gonna start crying right here. I don't know if I can get through this. But anyway, so I get on there, Bullet, and I can get out. I guess I'm a member now. I love how they wanted to ask me questions. I don't answer nothing, but they still make me a member. What a big work that is. But anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to unjoin it, if there's a way possible. But the first person on this page, they're talking about, did Steve Perry have hair weaves in his day? Bullet, now I don't know. I could care less. But if you're on... And this was who I was going to throw in the idiot bag before the other gentleman that we just mentioned earlier, before the one that's going to go in there now. But anyway, Bullet, should you really be on I Love Steve Perry group page talking about if he had hair weaves? I don't know. What is wrong with
asking if his hair is real?
Yeah, I mean,
that's like walking up to like a replica belt and be like, is this a real belt? Yes, it exists on this plane. It exists. It's real. It's not you're not seeing a VR image. No, it is definitely a real replica belt that you did buy.
No, I know. And so anyway, caught me off guard, Bullet. I just thought, how stupid. I mean, you know, it's like being in I love Jerry Lawler's Batmobile page. You're talking about it ain't the real Batmobile. You just don't do that. But anyway, here we go, boy. Idiot of the week. I just found out the news, and I'll probably go home right now. And I got a million of his jerseys, and I'll have to just think about it this week if I'm going to wear them or not. This comes in. But T.O., Terrell Owens, I just heard the news. Bullet, I haven't been keeping up with it. I know that he's been very voiceful about some of the stuff, some of the signings and stuff of wide receivers and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, I did not know that he has refused, and that's why I love coming to the studios here and just hearing the inside gossip around the water cooler. Okay?
Especially me and Mike Lee, as much as we talk about sports.
Is that I did not know that T.O. Is going to refuse his. Now, he made the Hall of Fame. Let me get all my ducks in a row. He's in the Hall of Fame, but he refuses to accept any of the awards.
He will not attend the ceremony.
He will not even attend the ceremony. Now, which I understand, everybody's got their own reasons, Bullet, but the reason I'm going to throw T.O. in the idiot bag is what we always talk about missed opportunities here. Yeah. And even if you want to make a statement, what better place to make a statement than on the grandest stage in football, Bullet? No. So I'm not going to. I mean, anyway. So I'm going to throw T.O. in the idiot bag.
You get a microphone to tell everybody exactly how you feel about
Bullet.
it. You're going to run away from that opportunity, even if it is like the pettiest, angriest Hall of Fame speech of all time. You're definitely going to be known, and all attention is going to be on you for you to run away from this opportunity.
So you're going to turn all that down just to go back to your Twitter account
to hide,
Bullet?
To not be in the spotlight?
No, I just think it's so. Someone else, I don't think it would even have bothered me, but here's a guy that has been outgoing. Remember, he was the one. Bullet, for heaven's sake, he was the one that played for the Eagles that scored on the Cowboys and ran to the star. Remember that?
I mean the 49ers.
Remember? 49ers. Yes, I'm sorry. Remember he ran to the star? And
I'm well versed in the 49ers Cowboy feud.
He took a knee. Bro took a knee before it was cool to take a knee. He took a knee on the star. Remember? And the second time he went to do it is when our defensive back come and ran over him.
No, he stood the first time. Second time he was forced to take a knee because he got knocked down. So.
Exactly. So here's a guy, and I used to love when he'd score because he'd come up, he's the one that pulled the Sharpie out of the goal. Well, he pulled a cell phone. Mm-hmm. He pulled a cell phone out of the goalpost that time and made a call. Mm-hmm. I mean, and he was the famous one for the Cowboys, got the popcorn. Mm-hmm. Remember? So get the popcorn ready.
You've been saying get the popcorn ready.
Yes. So, Bullet, for someone like that to refuse that stage to where he can possibly say anything he wants, I don't understand it, Bullet. And I do like our idea.
You don't have to be nice. You could shoot all over everybody.
I'm serious, Bullet.
And if any, I might like you more. You know.
But just a quick plug, real quick. Wouldn't this be great in our little world? I shared it in there. Wouldn't it be just so great if he got up in that nice suit with his jacket? Now you got to get the jacket, Bullet. What the heck? So, and then with the bust there of him, and then all of a sudden, throw the bust down. He takes the jacket off, and there's a XFL shirt on underneath. Bullet. Oh my gosh. And then he does the X. Oh my God. Brother would be set for life, Bullet. Man, all of a sudden, Vince McMahon would just he'd be at Titan Towers Monday morning signing the contract. Bullet. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, instead, Bullet, here's my whole point, and I'm going to shut up. If you're going to take a stand, if you're going to do something, there's got to be a return booking come out of it. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Bullet, no matter if you catch yourself on fire, no matter if you jump off a bridge, no matter if you parachute into a tunnel of crocodiles, you got to get bookings out of it. So, T.O. will go into our idiot bag, not because he refused, but because he's not using that. Bullet.
Yeah, if anything, we've said you got to make $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity.
Instead of getting the cover of Sports Illustrated, he's going to be on the last page with a little, one of those little reminder notes of, T.O. this week refused to show up at the Hall of Fame.
Now, unless he's going to have his own Hall of Fame celebration and he's going to charge tickets to it.
Now
we got to change the whole dynamic.
What if the Hall of Fame's going on here in Canton and right across the street in an old Walmart parking lot is T.O.'s?
Maybe it's T.O. WrestleCon Hall of Fame weekend, and he's just right across the street in the sugar mill of Canton, Ohio.
Oh, I love that.
So,
and a bunch of old football players will be there.
Yeah, so and then going back and forth. And T.O.'s just sitting there counting money because he's charged everybody a couple $100 for a vendor table. And then everybody that comes in's got to pay him $20.
Yeah. Oh.
Now we're back on the T.O. train there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. So, but right now, we'll throw him in the idiot bag, okay?
Right.
But stay tuned, people. There could be more. There could be more to this, okay? I do kind of like the idea if he's doing his own right across the street, okay? And, of course, all the old football players will be getting paid handsomely, but they'll all be complaining about where their table is, and they'll be, and they'll leave the motels in a wreck, and then of course T.O. will lose every dime he's ever invested into promoting because it'll be like a wrestling promoter. So anyway, right now T.O.'s going in here for refusing. You got to get the jacket. You got to make. You got to make.
Any special way that you want to throw him in the bag specifically?
Bullet, you're good, Bullet. So Bullet, listen to me. Listen to this, folks. But in honor of T.O. going into the idiot bag. Okay. About put my eye out. But in honor of T.O. going into the idiot bag, I will throw a Sharpie, okay, into the idiot bag.
There it is.
Okay? Well, thank you. Dang, you're good, boy.
You would have kicked yourself.
But listen, I'd have been over off South Boulevard.
You would have came back over, asked us to turn the camera back on.
I would have turned around and South. I'd have got home tonight, and I'd have texted you, well, can we go back to the studio? Just to do that. So here it is. I'm leaving stuff on the table, Bullet. You hear me? But that was my punchline. I'll never make fun of a comedian again. At least they remembered their punchline. I forgot mine. So anyway, so much going on, folks. Anything real quick, Bullet, this week for you? Real quick on
well, other than PWX Saturday and Sunday for me. Next week is a busy week. I will be doing comedy in South Carolina next Tuesday, so I probably won't be here next Tuesday for our award-winning show. And then I have another comedy show at the Comedy Zone that Wednesday. Then I'm going down for Cedric's wedding, and then I got to come back. I got a comedy show in the Raleigh-Durham area. So busy 2 weeks, which is kind of nice because it's been kind of quiet and low-key. So it's kind of time for me to get busy so I could stop, be alone with my thoughts.
Now, have I missed it? When will be, the comic book con with...
all of July. July will be crazy. It'll be like every other week in July.
And that's Deadpool may be making an appearance.
Yeah, maybe Deadpool may be making a movie quality appearance.
Oh, boy.
No more of this just regular red spandex.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
I may have a suit that makes Ryan Reynolds jokes.
Oh, boy. I kind of like that. Boy. Anyway, folks, anything real quick? Boy, got a busy week for all of us. Of course, this week, Saturday, I'm very excited about on a personal note. I'll be in Hartwell, Georgia, speaking at my preacher. Now, he's 85 years old. They're having a birthday party for him. He's still just unbelievable to me. I love that man, Pastor Dave Wilson. It is his 85th birthday, and I get to go and kind of a surprise guest. They're going to kind of, they ain't going to push me into a box like Dusty did Abdullah, and then they open the box, and there I am. But I'm going to go and Saturday spend some time with him. He's still preaching, still walks every day, just amazing man. So I get to do that Sunday, and of course Sunday will be AML. For a big show at the Benton Convention Center. So a lot going on here, folks. So, folks, listen to me. If you get an opportunity, okay, if you get inducted into anything, I don't care if it's Trash Man of the Year, I don't care if it's Bowler of the Year, I don't care if it's Girl Scout Cookie Seller of the Year, please, when you accept your award, please take this.
The second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com. If you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show, Bullet. Thank you. Oh, very good.
Tied up a nice little bow. I didn't have to put a little tag on it.
I was shaking that for a minute, boy.
No, and you landed it perfectly. There's no need for me to add on or ruin it.
I get lost, boy. I keep asking, do you have anything this week till my mind comes back around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I shut the camera off. I'm like, you don't have anything this week, do you? You don't have anything?
No.
Okay.
And I got still my Sharpie back. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You never know. I'm at to sign a Polaroid.